Hey family, I pray all is well with many of you. Well, I'm doing a missing person reading. It's on a 2 year old Emile. Um, a very loving and caring subscriber of mine that goes by Ingy, had hit me up and asked me to look into this case. Many of you know I don't really care for doing readings when it comes to children going missing. Um, but I got time today. Let me just say that. I'm going to read up on this. First, I'm going to show you a picture of 2 year old Emile. And he went missing Saturday, family in France. So he's from France and he went missing on Saturday. Okay, family. Let me see here how I want to hold this up. Give me a minute. The beautiful child. I don't know too much about this case, to be honest with you. I did Google, missing 2 year old in France. That's pretty much the only information that I had. And let me see here. 2 years old, Emile was last seen walking away from his grandparents' residency in Leholt, Burnett. I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, I apologize. It's Holt, Haut, Burnett, Vernet, a mountainous Hamlet, Hamlet, and the Alpine. It's the French name. It's hard for me to break them down, family. I apologize, okay? In the Alpine, the Haut, Providence on Saturday afternoon. By Tuesday, the initial search had expanded into a massive air and ground effort, including helicopters broadcasting the Tot's mother's voice. I guess that's their way of trying to get the little child to hear his mother's voice so, they can find him, especially if he's missing, like in the woods. Holt Vernet is also now closed off to outsiders as officials scrambles to piece together any remaining clues to the boy's whereabouts. The family was getting ready to leave the house to go on an outing. He took advantage of this fleeting moment of attention to leave. Uh, Let me just see something. His grandparents realized he was no longer there when they went to put him in the car, he said, according to The Guardian. It's a small village with 20 or so houses. We see everything. He could have gone some distance and perhaps got lost or was hiding. Investigators initially ruled out the possibility that Emile was abducted. The outlet noted through it is unclear if that is still the case. So you can kind of get an idea, kind of like a little village, and you see like mountains in the distance. So you can kind of get an idea how it looks. So this is crazy. I don't know everything, but I do know what I know. Let me just say that. And I will try to see what I'm able to pick up on concerning the disappearance of this child, Emile. Once again, his parents did not ask me to do this reading. A caring, resident, cause Ingrid let me know that this happened not that far from where she lives. So anyway, she definitely a caring resident. So I'm going to just see what I'm able to pick up on about this child Emile disappearance. Okay, family. Whatever you see here in this reading concerning 2-year-old Emile, I don't know his last name now. They just have here Emile. It is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Okay, I'm just a messenger, and I'm just trying to help. Okay, as they say, something is better than nothing. All right, something is better than nothing. Let me see. I'm just checking my messages. Give me a minute, family. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I want to thank you all for your love, supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for checking in and for caring. I'm going to start off using the shadow deck. Try to get an idea about the energies that was going on with this child. Okay. We just, we just keep, 2-year-old Emile in our prayers and pray that, he be found. Holy Spirit leads me to all truth and clarity about the disappearance of Emile, 2-year-old Emile. The shadow energy that was going on with Emile led up to his disappearance. I need a fact check because he came out so fast. I need to see something, family. I think I read something about blood in the car. Hold on 1 minute. I need to see something. Give me a minute. Let me see something. I thought I saw something. Let me see. Investigators have no clue of missing toddlers' whereabouts after Frank's disappearance. We have really looked everywhere. Hold on. Let me see something. It has here. This says 1 hour ago. Okay, this is what I'm looking at right here, and the only reason I'm going back to this due to what I'm seeing here. Okay, so hold on. I want to see something. Missing French toddler, latest bloody car found in Halt Vernon. Search for Emile. So they found a bloody car. Let me see something, family. Okay, hold on 1 minute. Blood has been detected on the front of a car in Lee Vernet, the French Alpine village, where a 2-year-old boy went missing on Saturday. Okay, at the moment, we don't know if it's human blood. All right, all right. I just wanted to go back to that because I remember seeing something about they came across a car that was bloody inside. Okay, all right, let's continue. I apologize. Let's continue. Okay, I have here humiliation. I have here bias. Think about somebody that's going along with something, agreeing. I have grief. At the head, I have brutality. Over here, I have sabotage. It could be self-sabotage. And over here, I have conflicted. Someone having like mixed feelings, feeling very conflicted. And the center, I have envy. This is crazy because they're saying that he was over his grandparents' home. And he, according to them, he wandered off. Next, I have coercion, using force or threats trying to persuade someone to do something. Next, I have manipulation. I'm just trying to get an idea about the energy that was going on, okay, surrounding this child. Next, I have defensive. Now, for somebody to be feeling like this, somebody has been accused of something, okay? And behind it, I have grief. Next, I have disconnection. It can be a emotional disconnection or physical. Behind that, I have brutality. Next, I have shame. Somebody feeling ashamed. Next, I have rejection. And I have boredom. Someone feeling quite restless, longing for change. Let's continue. And pay attention to repeated messages, okay? Next, I have rebellious. Someone very free spirit, going against the grain. Don't like to be told what to do. Hard-headed. Okay. Next, I have numbness. I think about somebody that could be self-medicating, drugs, alcohol. Or I can get this if somebody's experiencing trauma. Next, I have brainwash. At the head, I have held hostage. Now, I can get this if somebody been abducted. I can also get this if someone is in an environment that they feel trapped and they can't see a way out. Okay, I can get this right here. Next, I have greed. It's playing a part. Over here, I have antagonists. Behind that, I have rejection. And in center, I have drunk. So there was some drinking. Somebody was drinking around this child. Next, I have withdrawn. So we already saw disconnection. Next, I have withdrawn. And behind that, I have rebellious. Then I have entanglement. I think about relationships. It can be with two individuals, like that's in a relationship, or just any kind of relationship that you have with an individual. But this right here is very toxic and complicated. Okay. No matter what kind of relationship it is, it's very toxic and complicated. So entanglement is coming out. Next, I have victim. Somebody could be playing the victim, or we could be looking at a possible victim. At the head, I have temptation. So somebody felt very tempted. Definitely giving into temptation, okay? Next, I have ignorance is playing a part. And behind that, I have greed. Over here in the secret place, I have disrespectful. And I have depression. And behind depression, I have drunk. Boy. Now, family, just because we're seeing a lot of these dark energies of events that were playing out, it doesn't mean anything happened to him. It could just be the energy that was going on around him. Okay, as far as what was going on with individuals. This time I'm going to let the cards just fall out and see what's going to come back out, okay? Seeing clarity of those shadow energies that were going on with Emile. What led up to Emile disappearance? What led up to Emile disappearance? These are just some random messages, okay, family? Now remember that word defensive, and I told you anytime you see defensive, you will see accusations. We have here accusations. Somebody accused somebody of wrongdoing. We have here complacency. I think about someone that's unaware of danger. And then we never know. He could have been outside roaming and he could have, ran the wrong direction into trouble, but we just don't know yet. But anyway, I have here complacency, unaware of danger. Someone that's very not focused, very distracted. I have here ghosting. Now this is interesting. This is someone that's not reliable. This individual right here is someone that abandons you. They leave you hanging. So ghosting is playing the part here. And I hope this is not the case. This child was abandoned and dropped off somewhere. But anyway, ghosting. And then who knows now, I think when I was reading, the grandparent was saying that they looked back and he had disappeared. So maybe this ghosting could be due to Emile, wandering off. Okay? But anyway, I have here ghosting. I have here callous. This is someone that's showing no emotion. Okay, I have here complacency, accusation, ghosting, callous, someone is showing no emotion. I have here closed off. Now this can be an actual physical location. He could be somewhere closed off. Or I think about someone when it comes to their emotion, they're shutting down, they're not letting you in. They're not letting you know what's going on with them. Okay, closed off. It can be both of them. But closed off is playing the part here. I have here passive aggression. I have here disagreeable. So for me to see this right here, it had to be an argument. Individual not getting along. And I have here, this is how somebody's feeling, bitterness. All right, I'm ready to switch it up. I don't want to stay on one card too long. I'm going to real quick use the Cosmic Oracle Tarot deck real quick. And then I'm going to start on another deck. And see, I don't know nothing about his background. I don't know if his parents are together. If they are together, are they married? Are they just, like girlfriend and boyfriend? So I don't know anything like that. Hold on, I need to fact check. If a lot of this come back out, I will acknowledge it, okay? If a lot of it come back out, I will acknowledge it. Oh, my goodness. I still feel like I'm not getting the answers that I'm desiring. I might really be using the wrong deck. But let me just see what's going on here. I have here, give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. I have here, luck is on your side. Yes. This is how somebody's feeling. Moving, something about moving. Change of residency, moving in with your partner. So something about two couples depending on moving in together. At the head, I have something about pregnancy. Someone is expecting. I don't know if his mom is expecting or somebody else is. It has here patience. Just a few more months. Good things comes to those who wait. So somebody's feeling quite impatient about something. And I have here in the secret place, vacation. You will be traveling soon. I think about two couples planning on getting missing and traveling together. And also there are clues. As you see in my reading, as you see, it's a picture of a suitcase here. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that this baby's in a suitcase now, but it is showing a suitcase. And it has here, I'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. I think about somebody that's walking away and they're telling the other person, I'll be back. And they are leaving them. I'm gonna be honest with you, family. A lot of times when I'm doing these readings, I am really in the dark, and it's like I'm trying to like put the pieces together due to what I'm seeing here. But see, I don't know the background judge. I haven't seen his mom. All I did was typed in missing 2-year old child in France, and this child image popped up, and just those little news clippings. But I haven't seen a picture of his parents or nothing. So I'm really in the dark myself. I'm trying to like put the pieces together. And the only reason I'm saying that, I'm seeing like relationships. Now, I want to know about this child, but I'm seeing relationships information in here, background information, okay? It has here, communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. I think about two couples. They're having a little spat. And what's needed is for them to compromise and forgive, okay? Because we already saw someone accuse somebody of wrongdoing. So this piece about communicate. I have here, open your heart. It will help you to attract more love. So somebody's heart is like this. And the spirit is saying if you open it up, it will help you to attract more love. We also saw the message disconnection. And let me say this, not only can two couples like one person in the, not only can it be like this when it comes to two couples, one of them are feeling a disconnection from the other. I think about two people growing apart from each other, right? But it also can be like that with parent and child. Some parents have that disconnection when it comes to their children. Okay, it's like the bond is not there. But anyway, it has here open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. So I feel like this is a parent right here. Something going on with maybe, well, I'm gonna say allegedly, okay? It has here gambling, problems with addictions or gambling or bad finances, something about gambling. And for me to see this right here, I think about self-sacrifice also due to one poor negative actions. How they moving out here. At the head, I have challenges. Make a decision, work on inner healing. And I have here manifest. Somebody was trying to manifest something. It's something that somebody wants that's close to this child, and they're trying to make it happen. And in the secret place, I have here caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So this is someone that's coming to some information and they're getting all worked up, and it's affecting them their health. They're probably full of anxiety. Feeling very nervous. Just feeling worked up. Period. But it has here find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. It has here caution. And this is interesting. In the middle is love spells. You being bewitched. I think about somebody that's caught up in the other. They can't see straight. Remember, we saw that message bias. Somebody going along with whatever somebody else is saying. Okay. So that's why I was wondering. Is this child Emile parents still together, or his mom has a boyfriend? I just don't know what the background dynamic is yet. But this one is very bewitched with the other. It's like they cannot see straight. They're very obsessed over the other. Okay. I gotta start on another deck. Hold on. But I pray that they find this child. For some reason, Spirit is letting me know about a lot of background information when it comes to like couples, and I'm trying to get an idea. Let me see something. Okay, I should have fact checked earlier. I was checking in with Spirit. I wanted to know, the answer that I'm seeking, is it in here? Like what happened to this child? I'm getting the answer no, but I'm still getting information, but it's not really what I want. All right, let's dab a little deeper. I'm getting ready to use Let me see here. What's this? I'm getting ready to use my homemade crime deck. And I'm not saying that a crime was committed, but a lot of times there are some good clues in this deck, and they'll kind of give me an idea of what jumped off, shall I say. Seeking clarity on the 2-year-old Emile disappearance. What led up to Emile disappearance? Hold on, let me see what this is. It came out too fast. Hold on. Okay, if this come back out, I will acknowledge it, okay? Seeking clarity on disappearance of 2-year-old Emile. What led up to his disappearance? Seeking clarity of the 2-year-old Emile. What led up to his disappearance? Okay, I have here, oh, let me see. I have here alive, hidden on someone's property, taken advantage of. Lord knows, I hope that's not true. The alive part is hopeful, okay? But I'm praying that nobody is taking advantage of this child, you know, in a negative way. Let me just say that. Maybe somebody found him and they just holding on to him because they don't want to let him go. Okay, but I'm just praying it's just that, that's the case only. Now I do look for repeated messages, but this is what I have so far. Alive hidden on someone's property, taken advantage of, allegedly. From what I'm seeing, they need to check. They need to go to every freaking neighbor in that area. Okay? They need to question, and not only question, but they need to go to every neighbor in that area and check inside their home and their property very well. It has your question neighbor. Now it has here abuse in the home. Let's pray that's not the case. If it's not his home, it can be the home of the property that he ended up at. Okay, but it has here some abuse, allegedly, maybe at a neighbor's home, but it say question neighbor, or maybe a neighbor may have seen something. Okay, maybe a neighbor has seen something, but if that's not the case, every home needs to be checked. That's all I'm saying. And let me say this also. There are timelines to my readings, so you got to keep all of that in mind, okay? I'm praying that he's still with us, but from day to day, we just don't know. This right here says evidence in a dumpster area. Evidence in dumpster area. Whatever that means, okay? Now, somebody was drinking. It has here taking unhealthy substance, the need to rid the body of toxins of drugs or alcohol detox. Now, if his parents or caregiver were not drinking, whoever this child encountered was drinking, okay? Cross path with a stranger. This joker has other negative agendas. The joker crosses boundaries. Singled out and targeted, they were alone. So it looked like this baby had wandered off. It looked like he had wandered off. Singled out, targeted, they were alone. Whoever took this baby, selfish choices, being a fool, bad move. It's only a matter of time until. So according to the spirit, it was only a matter of time for this to happen. Somebody was definitely watching at a distance. Okay, either they were watching at a distance, or it was only a matter of time for a child to be walking alone by themselves and encounter this joker, if you know what I mean. Okay, because this person doesn't have good intentions at all. Remember that word rejection? It has here rejected, turned down, refused, declined, not accepting or believing something or someone's idea. So something about rejected. Something about somebody felt rejected. Placed in a dumpster, in landfill, body or evidence. It says body or evidence, okay? Karma, from the past they reap. So somebody feel like it's the parents' karma due to what happened to this child. Karma from the past they reap. Let me reshuffle, family. Hold on. Seeking clarity on disappearance of Emile. What led up to Emile's disappearance? Seeking clarity on the disappearance of 2-year-old Emile. What led up to his disappearance? What happened to him? Seeking clarity on the disappearance of 2-year-old Emile. What led up to his disappearance? Okay. I am picking up on the male energy. All right. I'm picking up on the male energy. As far as whom this child could be around. Okay. I'm picking up on the male energy. It has here lives alone. It has here they are known for smoking a cigar. This person that could have taken baby Emile. I have here lives alone. They are known for smoking a cigar. This person is keeping up a false image. They wear a mask. This individual walks with a limp. Allegedly, okay? This individual walks with a limp. Oh, I don't like what I'm seeing, family. Cause I know how my readings work. It's timelines to them. And this child been missing since Saturday. But we know with God all things are possible. It has here left home, ran away, their choice. So I truly feel like this child just up and left. But the path he was on, I feel like he ran into somebody that didn't really have good intentions towards him. I can understand if it's a stranger and they see him and they return, and they call the cops, letting the authorities know, I came across this child that's missing, but he hasn't been found yet. 5 miles. Victim is close by the suspect. Let's see. 5 miles. The victim is close by the suspect job location in or near the area, anywhere from less than 15 or less than 10 or less than 5 miles. But we don't know where this person works at. Being secretive, holding back. I don't want you, leave me alone. I feel like this is a child rejecting the individual. Someone knows when I speak up due to fear. Lying and manipulative behavior, poor judgment. Now this says maintenance worker has problem solving skills. Allegedly, okay. This says maintenance worker. It's somebody that has a problem solving skills, Mr. Fixer Upper, okay. This just says cover me in debris, well hidden. All this is allegedly, family. We're gonna just hope for the best, okay? And I don't know why this will come out. A lot of times spirit will reveal a lot of hidden things that was going on behind the scene when it comes to relationships. It just says no commitment, no loving, secure relationship, lack attention, lack nurturing. This says farmland. I think about open field where animals can be at. As you see, there are hills in the background. It may not be like an actual farm, but I still think about open, spacious areas, where animals could be at. Or maybe the word farm can be a clue. I'm just looking, family. It has here longing for change, not happy. And see, I don't know why this would come out unless it's the child's energy. It says longing for change, not happy. So I don't know what's going on at home, but this child will want to walk away like that. And I have a lot of information that's coming out, but I really want to stick to this child's disappearance. Animals know they can help to track their scent. And I'm sure that they have animals out here looking for this child. Taken, man or woman, violently. So the spirit is saying this child was taken in a violent manner against his will. Slow progress, lack evidence, nobody at a standstill. So this case is at a standstill right now due to lack of evidence, and also they have not found this child's body yet. holding on, need for courage and strength. Bless his heart. And see, a lot of this has already played out, family. A lot of this energy right here, a lot of it has already played out. So that's why I said we had to just hope for the best and pray that this child is still with us, holding on, need for courage and strength. These two came out, and normally I wouldn't share it, but sometimes I hate not sharing information because it could be vital to the case in some kind of way. But this is an ongoing investigation, and I'm not trying to hinder it at all. But it has here important paper contracts hidden in a book. I'm not really sure what that's about. Something about papers and contracts. And this says involved with the wrong kind of mate slash partner. Blame your mate for the things that aren't working in your life. I feel like this had a lot to do with the gist that's going on behind the scenes, allegedly with his parents. Okay, but I'm really trying to stick with, you know, where this child could be, and who this so-called joker that may have this child. I'm trying to get information about them. So far I have allegedly maintenance worker has problem solving skills. I have walks with a limp. I have lives alone. I have smoked a cigar. And then I didn't share this also. It says back road, drop off, abandoned. Remember that word ghosting? Like somebody trying to ghost you. They leave you hanging. They abandon you. Back road, drop off, abandoned, wooded area, or on side of the road. What's sent out to me is dropped off, abandoned, wooded area that could possibly lead to an open field. I feel the need to reshuffle and see what comes back out. Cause anything that comes back out needs to really be paid attention to. Let me just say that. And I also got something about a teen male, but if that's not the case, the word male is very significant here. Okay. Cause I have two of these decks. I'm gonna use the other one next and just get ideas, see what's gonna come back out. Find space and clarity on a 2-year-old missing child, Emile. What happened to Emile? Who took Emile? 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 Now this came out earlier and it came back out, and I didn't show it because to me it wasn't significant. But I'm just going to share it. It says you two are not equally yoked, has no connection, and a lot of times I look for like clue words, something about has no connection. Remember the word remember the message that came out when I used the shadow deck, disconnection. It's the same thing as you not having a connection with somebody. You two are not equally yoked, has no true connection. So I don't know why this it came right back out. I truly believe that the authorities are on their job. Let me just say that. This says no actions turn a blind eye, public government officials. Now, that will only be the case if it's one of their own. Let me just say that. You know how it is. I call that the blue game. If it's one of their own, I can see them turning a blind eye. I don't know why this will come out. What's sent out to me is no action right now, okay? Because they have not found this child, nor have they found any kind of evidence yet. Now, this did come out. I'm going to read it, what it says. I do look for clues. I look for clues, okay? It has here on the top car accident. Over here, it would say it's a result of death or severe injury. Now, it's a possibility severe injury can stand out, okay? Meaning something could have happened to this child. Car accident, I'm not getting a strong hit on that, okay? But something could have happened to this child. Let me just say that. And it could have been an accident, if you know what I mean. But anyway, what stands out to me is a possible severe injury, okay, or possible death, all right. But I'm saying that allegedly, but we're gonna hope for the best, okay. Seeking clarity on disappearance of Emile. Someone I trusted told me to go this route. I was betrayed and set up. So I think about if this child was wandering off, he could have crossed paths with somebody that he knew that told him to come here, allegedly. And that's what I'm getting with this. Someone I trusted told me to go this route. I was betrayed and set up. Boundaries are being violated. Standing too close to a person. Touching a person without their permission. Faced with someone or faced with something or someone that's difficult or hostile. So basically, this child felt powerless. Was not a accident, drowning. Cover up more to the story. What stand out to me is this is a cover up and it's more to the story. Okay, this is a cover up and it's more to the story. That's what stands out to me. Ask the question, why is money involved? Something about money. Ask the question, why is money involved? I don't like what I'm seeing, family. Let's just hope for the best, okay? I don't even feel like going anymore because I don't like what I'm seeing here. It has here was not a accident, drowning. Cover up more to the story. I showed you that. Then I have here in water, allegedly. Allegedly in water. Dehydrated, need for more water intake. What sent out to me is that word water keep popping up. See that word water down below keeps popping up. Dwelling on old feelings of hurt or disappointment in victim mode. Remember that word victim? Somebody was in victim mode. It has here endings. It's only a matter of time. This person slash joker passing by lives outside of the area. And he may live in the area. What stood out to me was passing by. showing hostility towards someone out of rage, of conflict and fighting. Remember that word, boredom? Wants to start over and move forward, leave the past behind. And who is this? Remember we saw that message, moving. Remember that word, temptation? Temptation. Somebody has unhealthy urges for sex, to kill. Somebody has temptation, urges, and desires to steal, for sex, or killing, okay? Or wrong people hook up. People hooking up with the wrong individual. But anyway, somebody was tempted, family, and they had some fetishes, unhealthy urges. Abandoned house nearby. So something about abandoned house. When messages like this pops out, please know something to it, okay? These don't be popping out just for the hell of it. He may not be inside of a abandoned property, but he may be near an abandoned property. And this so-called abandoned property, is there water near? Is there water around? Is there, like farmland around that area? Okay, abandoned house nearby. Guilt by association, alliance. So now I'm wondering about the parents. I mean, maybe one of the parents might know who this individual is. Maybe the individual could be trying to get back at one of the parents. This says guilt by association. And we did see entanglement. That's a complicated, difficult relationship that can be quite toxic. And a lot of times some cheating going on. The need to travel and get away. Joker/suspect has inside info, knowledge of what's going on in this case, who they know. Now I'm wondering, allegedly, is the suspect, related to a officer, or do they know it, or do they know an officer? Cause it seems to me they got the hookup of what's going on in this case. That they have inside knowledge of what's going on with this case. And I'm not saying it's a cop, but sometimes it can be a cop. If not, somebody could be related to a cop. Too much yang in this union or relationship. The male is dominant. Female will feel suppressed or controlled. You get that? So the spirit talking about Emile, father, or his stepfather. I don't know. But somebody is going along with this. Because somebody's feeling suppressed. And then I'm getting here boundaries being crossed. What is this about? And I'm not trying to accuse anybody of anything, but what I want to know is his mom and dad still together, or does mom have a boyfriend? Does the boyfriend walk with a limp? Does the boyfriend smoke cigars? All right, fam, I'm ready to end this reading. Let me see something. Hold on. I'm just not feeling too good about this case. I'm still praying for a happy, outcome. But I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just using another backup deck real quick. I just want to see what's going to come out in this deck. Seeking clarity of disappearance of Emile. See, this talking about resolving conflict. I think about two couples or two friends, but this speaks about resolving conflict. The need for compassion and forgiveness is needed. It says resolving conflict love, empathy, compassion, and understanding. This reading is about this child. So why is this coming out for? It has to be about two individuals that are close to this child. Can clarity on the disappearance of 2-year-old Emile. What happened to Emile? Who led to disappearance? Who's involved? Can clarity on the disappearance of 2-year-old Emile. What happened to him? What led to disappearance? What happened to 2-year-old Emile? What led to his disappearance? Who's involved? Okay, it has here your home. It says here your home. And then we see something about abuse in the home. It says your home. All right, I'm going to end it here. I'm really disgusted by what I'm seeing here, family. I'm praying that they will find baby Emile. I'm going to go ahead and share what I have here. I'm going to end this reading, okay? Maybe you can keep me update as far as any updates with this child, okay? We won't have for the bed. I have here South. I have here has tattoos on face or hand. So does his father has tattoos on his face and hand? If the mom has a boyfriend, excuse me, if the mom has a boyfriend, does he has tattoos on his face or hand? This came out for a reason. Somebody has tattoos on their face and hands. I scream, no one hears me. There aren't any close neighbors around. Question their partner. It says their partner. It says their partner. And remember also the other message say I trusted someone that told me to go this route. So it looked like when this child wandered off, they ran into somebody that they knew. We may not be looking at a stranger here. It says question their partner, motive, hidden secret agenda. It has here dad knows more to the story. Is it his dad or his stepdad? Or does mom have a boyfriend? And by him being the male alpha, in the relationship, it just says dad knows. It's more to the story. So what does dad knows? Is dad with the mom? Yeah, I'm not accusing his father of anything, but sometimes the other parent can be, can have, they can have knowledge about certain things, and they're not thinking about it, and it can be useful information. Has a mental conflict. Cannot be trusted. Deceitful. Somebody is. This stranger has been watching me, plotting to abduct me. This is allegedly, okay? It say it was poison, but it's allegedly. Everything here is allegedly, all right? Used, abused, taken advantage of. And this is a different deck right here. Remember that message that came out about boundaries, somebody crossing boundaries? Crossing boundaries, disrespecting, feelings not respected, uncomfortable, unhealthy boundaries. So this is about somebody crossing boundaries. The time is right today is a sign to strike and make their move. We have here dumpster again. Could be some evidence in a dumpster. Oh boy. Someone within the group had an alliance with someone outside of the group. Oh, so that's why I was saying the word stranger. So whomever this individual know that took part in this child disappearance, they know somebody close to this child. Someone within the group had a alliance with someone outside of the group partnership. I'm gonna tell you what comes to me. I think about someone that wants to get rid of somebody, and they may pay somebody off, or somebody that they know that they can be involved with, or just somebody that they know. Period. Okay, they get them to do the dirty work, and they got an alibi, and it, would nobody think that they had anything to do with it because they got somebody else to do it. But but they still form some kind of alliance with somebody. Okay. To take care of the job. Because somebody is feeling a sense of disconnection towards this child. According to the spirit, the timeline is off. Something is off. Something is off with this timeline. Listen what the spirit is saying concerning this child. What they want, they're not getting it at home. Love and nurture and affection. So how was mom's relationship with her son? What was it, close? Did they have a good bond, or did she come out kind of like distant towards her child? I mean, this is crazy. And is mom pregnant again? Just wondering. The need for attention, whatever the cause, has insecurities, feelings unloved and unsupported. I feel like this is this baby energy right here. It's like he was seeking attention, if you know what I mean. Okay, he was pretty much starved for attention. The need for attention, whatever the cause, has insecurities, feelings unloved and unsupported. A need to balance in the areas of emotion and love, not to dwell in the past. But this what gets me. It say your home. So what's going on in the home? I'm not getting a strong hit on this one. That's why I turned it over. This is about human trafficking, but I'm not getting a strong hit on it. And I pray that's not the case. But what stands out to me is used, abused, taken advantage of. So it could have been something like this going on at home, allegedly. Definitely with whomever this child had crossed paths with. I am just that's why I don't like doing these kind of readings. It just turns me off. I do not wish to be found at this time. Now I can get this if a child's deceased also. I can get this message. Child taken abduction. Ooh. All right. I'm getting something about a park. And this is allegedly also death due to trauma, eternal injuries to body. I'm going to leave this alone. I don't like what I'm seeing, family. I don't like when my readings turn dark. But we know this is allegedly, all right? There was some clues that came out in this reading. I'm not here trying to accuse anybody of anything, but this needs to be looked at, okay? Park-like areas, people property that may be near a park-like area, abandoned properties. Also, the message came out, question neighbor. So maybe a neighbor know more than what they're saying. Maybe they seen something, or a neighbor could be involved. Okay. All right, I'm through with this. It's getting kind of heavy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring, and I'm through this reading. Let's keep baby Emile, 2-year-old Emile from France, in our prayers, as well as let's send love and light his way. Okay, praying for his safe return. Thank you for watching.